Jason Aldean, 1994, Kicks 105.5. A good morning to you. I'm Shawn Knight. In the background, one of the backup dancers and singers to the show, it's Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency. And the one whining is not his wife. That's Charles the dog.
Charlie.
Charlie was wrong. He wants a biscuit. I don't have any biscuits. That's the problem.
Nope.
It's Good Policies with Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency on Kicks 105.5. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Voice finally coming back enough that people understand me.
Yeah.
So,
well, I really liked.
yeah. But 2 weeks of people going, you sound like crap. No, really?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're getting better. I'm glad you're on the mend.
I am on the mend. I'm feeling stronger every day. Next thing you know, I'll be
Sick again.
running nude down St. Johnsbury streets with donuts in my hand and trying to lose my voice again because it was so much fun having radio for mimes. So this morning, we've got a couple of things that you wanted to talk about, and I was actually just sort of looking through things and going, I wonder, like based on the fact that we're talking about illness, healthy living, is that something that in the future you see maybe getting put into the fold of if you exercise every day for a little bit, maybe your insurance will say, hey, healthy guy, let's give him a discount.
That's a great question. We actually, because I don't do health insurance, I don't know, especially with the Vermont Health Connect, we've decided that, the way that the health insurance industry is going, really not an opportune time for us to pick that up. So we actually have not done that.
Okay, interesting.
Yes.
If you're a business or thinking about being a business, would it benefit you in any way to create a business under some LLC and help you in the long run if you were thinking about sort of putting business and home and auto together?
So,
Too broad? Is that just like whoosh way over the head? Like, what is he talking about today?
no, I get where you're going. You're talking about kind of packaging.
Yeah.
Well, let me bring it to you this way. Tell me if I'm right on the interpretation. So, if you have a business in an entity name, but then you have home and auto in your name, is there a benefit to having it all with the same company? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
And the answer is depends.
Oh, okay.
Some companies will go, yeah, well, if they're an owner member of the LLC, certainly. But commercial insurance is a little different than your traditional home, auto, motorcycle, recreational vehicle insurance, whereas there's not really the same level of crediting or type of crediting available on a business policy. You don't always see the account credit or multi-policy credit with a commercial account. So once you have one policy on the home, and then you have the auto as well, you've got the credits on those policies, so no additional policy will be bringing any additional crediting on those policies.
Has your phone been ringing? You said recreational. People going, you know what, Mike? I just decided no more winter, no more paying insurance on this stupid sled because it's just not happening. People calling you and saying, you know what, I want to save the money this year.
Typically what happens is most folks, and it's really it's your preference, but most folks will let their snowmobile policies cancel in some fashion, whether it be for non-payment or by request over the warmer months, and then kind of have us on hold of sorts, on standby, if you will, so that if I have two right now that I can think of, that basically we have an agreement that they're gonna call me if we ever get snow that's going to be worthy of trail riding. So that's how most people do it. Now, when it comes to a snowmobile, when it comes to any recreational vehicle, there are some companies out there that a way for them to try to deter people from canceling, because again, these policies are rated on an annual basis. If you cancel in the first year, there is a $50 cancellation charge.
And it's so inexpensive, so why bother canceling it?
Sometimes it's that inexpensive. Sometimes it's worth eating $50.
As far as the recreational stuff, does that more bundle into or is included in or sort of separate for home, or is that more auto insurance?
So they're actually, you can put some of the recreational vehicles in your homeowner policy, and we as an agency recommend against it. Optimal protection being that you put it on its very own policy. Some folks have gone, well, I've gotten a snowmobile, I want to put it on my auto policy. That's not the way it works. Our auto carriers do not offer the ability for you to put or package recreational vehicles on your auto policy.
You said home. What is a home credit?
Home credit?
Yeah, what's a home credit?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know. Credits that you get for having a home?
Oh, the conversation. Oh, good. Yes, let's go there. So, Well, good morning to you too.
I look at things online and I think, okay, this seems like something of interest that I want to talk to you about. And
It's pretty cool. Home credits are pretty awesome. Every company has the ability to, offer a credit that works for what their target market is. So when I give you the crediting that's pretty widely available, realize that not every company offers this. It's very company specific. A couple of great examples being, the gimmies are always if you have more than one policy, you get an account credit. But some of the other ones would be there are some companies that give you a credit if you're retired and home more than you're not home. Believe it or not. Not a huge credit, but to me, savings is savings.
Right.
So credit is credit. Some companies offer a little bit of a credit if you have an outside wood boiler. Because as long as there's no wood inside, if you have a wood stove inside and outside wood boiler, there's no credit there. But if the wood is exclusively burned outside in the wood boiler, you could see a little bit of a credit with one of my companies. Non-smoking credits are big. Here's the basic one that everyone should think about. And if you're looking around your house and can't find a fire extinguisher or a smoke alarm, get both. Because technically, you're required to have those. Now, not that if you don't, things will go against you, but companies definitely want you to have those.
The cool thing is we have St. Johnsbury Fire Extinguisher Company just down the road here.
Yeah,
so.
And they're fantastic. That's where we buy ours from. We actually sell fire extinguishers at costs. We're not trying to make any money on it. So
Great plug, by the way, for St. Johnsbury Fire Extinguisher Company.
They're great people to work with.
I'll send you a bill later.
Sure.
If you have questions about any of the things that we've discussed on Good Policies today with Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency, you can catch him and talk in person.
Yeah, you can give us a call at 748-5224. Visit us at our office located on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. Just look for the sign. In the same building as Beacon Realty, so we're next to Beacon and between Beacon and Union Bank, so it's a good place to be. You can also visit our website, thebarrettagency.com. Check us out on Facebook, Barrett Insurance Agency. YouTube channel is going pretty strong too, so you can check that out. And next week, there's a lot more home crediting we can talk about, like alarm systems and monitoring and some of the new technologies kind of going along with what we talked about with auto technology last week. We'll talk about that more next week. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
And I'll forget all about it next week.
Always nice to see you. It means that we're halfway through the work week.
Absolutely.
When I got you here. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you next week.
All right.